Apple Watch Ultra 3. New display size revealed in iOS 26 beta. iOS 26 beta reveals exciting new details about the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Hidden within Apple's newest software update are images that expose the display dimensions of the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra model expected this autumn. By Tyler Graham. Tyler Graham serves as a contributor in CNET's Home, Energy, and Utilities section. He joined CNET immediately following his graduation from Seton Hall University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in journalism. During his first 7 months on the job, Tyler's accomplishments include attending a White House press briefing, participating in energy product evaluations at CNET's Louisville testing facility in Kentucky, and authoring one of CNET Energy's most successful news pieces about federal solar initiatives. Quite impressive for a newcomer to the field. When not conducting interviews or researching his next story, Tyler can be found relaxing in his native New Jersey, enjoying a fresh bagel while watching an action movie or exploring a new video game. You can contact him directly at tgraham@cnet.com. Areas of expertise: community solar programs, state-level solar regulations, solar affordability and accessibility issues, renewable energy technologies, electric vehicle developments, gaming systems, residential internet solutions for gamers. Apple may have unintentionally revealed its future plans through the latest iOS 26 beta release. Images discovered within the software build show an Apple Watch Ultra that doesn't correspond to any currently available models. The revealing Apple Watch Ultra 3 imagery was first spotted by Mac Rumors, with the display resolution measurements not matching any existing product in Apple's lineup. This discovery strongly suggests we're looking at Apple's forthcoming wearable device, scheduled for release this autumn. When contacted about these findings, Apple representatives had not provided a response at the time of publication. But here's where it gets interesting. According to the uncovered images, the new Apple Watch could feature a display that's slightly larger than its predecessor. While the current Apple Watch Ultra 2 sports a 410 by 512 pixel display resolution, the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra 3 might boast an enhanced 422 by 514 pixel resolution. This represents a meaningful improvement over what is already considered one of the premier and most premium-priced smartwatches available today. The exact date for Apple's official unveiling of the Apple Watch Ultra 3 remains unknown, but industry experts anticipate it will debut alongside the Series 11 Apple Watch models and the iPhone 17 lineup in September. Although we haven't yet received confirmation of the precise date for Apple's iPhone event, current projections suggest it will likely occur around September 9th. Rumors have already been circulating that the Ultra 3 will receive several significant upgrades, including satellite connectivity capabilities and 5G support. This confirmation of an expanded display size lends additional credibility to some of the other speculation currently making the rounds in tech circles. And this is the part most people miss. These seemingly minor resolution increases could signal Apple's commitment to enhancing the visual experience for users who rely on their watches in extreme conditions, precisely the demographic the Ultra series targets. Could this mean we'll see new watch faces or functionality specifically designed for this expanded screen real estate? What do you think about these leaked details? Are incremental display improvements enough to justify an upgrade, or are you more interested in the rumored connectivity features? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Apple Watch Ultra 3 leaked. Bigger display size, new features revealed in iOS 26 beta. Big news is shaking up the world of wearables. Apple is gearing up to expand the boundaries of what its smartwatches can do, and the technology community is buzzing with excitement. But here's where it gets controversial. A newly discovered image buried in the iOS 26 beta just may have unveiled the next step in the Apple Watch Ultra series, and what it reveals could fuel debates among fans and industry insiders alike. Let's break it down. The iOS 26 beta features fresh imagery confirming that Apple hasn't been standing still. According to a finding by Aaron Paris from Mac Rumors, the software contains an image of an Apple Watch unlike any we've seen so far. How can you tell? The resolution shown, a precise 422 by 514 pixels, doesn't fit any current Apple Watch model. For context, today's Apple Watch Ultra 2 only reaches a resolution of 410 by 502. This signals a likely upgrade, a modest but meaningful boost in display size. But before you picture a chunkier watch on your wrist, take note, there haven't been any credible leaks suggesting Apple will make the case larger. Instead, most believe the Apple Watch Ultra 3 will keep the external dimensions of its predecessor, opting instead to shrink the bezels around the screen. This smart design choice maximizes your viewable area without making the watch harder to wear. A win-win for both fashion and function. Imagine seeing more of your apps, messages, or fitness stats with every glance. That's the kind of subtle innovation that often goes unnoticed but actually makes a big difference in daily use. And this is the part most people miss. Alongside the new Ultra 3, Apple is widely expected to pull back the curtain on its next major hardware updates in just a few weeks. Word is, we'll see the reveal of the iPhone 17 family and the Series 11 Apple Watch 2. If Apple sticks to past routines, it's safe to expect an announcement in early September, setting the stage for a busy and headline-grabbing tech season. Of course, the rumored upgrades to the Ultra 3 go far beyond a bigger display. Sources hint at powerful new features, such as satellite connectivity, meaning you could contact others even when you're off the grid, far from cell towers or Wi-Fi. There's also talk of an even brighter display with a faster refresh rate, a snappier processor, and fresh health monitoring tools like blood pressure measurement. Can Apple really pack all that into a wristwatch without sacrificing battery life or durability? Some say yes. Others argue Apple's promises sometimes outpace reality. What do you think? This all comes on the heels of other iOS 26 teasers grabbing attention, like the introduction of adaptive power mode for extending iPhone battery life by making smart, small cuts to performance, or long-awaited features in the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro. Even the competition is stepping up. The Pixel 10 by Google just poked fun at the delayed Siri improvements in Apple's own advertising. So, do you think a larger, more feature-packed Apple Watch Ultra 3 is what users really want? Or should Apple focus elsewhere? Are slimmer bezels and satellite technology genuinely game-changing, or just incremental updates to keep the excitement going? Jump into the comments and let us know where you stand. After all, in the fast-moving world of consumer tech, every new rumor is a chance to challenge, debate, and dream about what comes next. iOS 26 Beta 5, new camera male toggles, Apple Watch Ultra 3 leak more. Imagine a world where your phone's interface feels like a living, breathing entity, responding to your every touch with fluidity and grace. That's the promise of iOS 26, Apple's latest mobile operating system. But here's where it gets controversial. Apple's new liquid glass design is not just a cosmetic update. It's a fundamental shift in how we interact with our devices. But what does this mean for users? And are we ready for such a drastic change? The fifth developer beta of iOS 26, https://appleinsider.com/inside/iOS26 has arrived, and it's packed with intriguing updates. This latest version introduces a new setting for the camera app and hints at a future Apple Watch Ultra with a slightly larger display. Let's dive into the details. After a 2-week gap since the debut of the fourth developer beta, https://appleinsider.com/articles25/7/22/Apple trials fourth developer betas of iOS 26 iPadOS 26. Apple has released iOS 26 Developer Beta 5, bumping the build number to 23A5308G. This update is more than just a minor tweak. It's a significant step towards refining the iOS experience. The iOS 26 update is a treasure trove of enhancements. From improved image playground, https://appleinsider.com/articles25/11, iOS 26 brings new ChatGPT-powered styles to Genmoji and Image Playground to smarter shortcuts. https://appleinsider.com/articles25/10 Visual intelligence in iOS 26 makes screenshots useful. But it's the liquid glass design that truly sets iOS 26 apart, bringing a new level of realism to the user interface. It's a bold move that's sure to spark debate among fans and critics alike. But what about the practical implications? The liquid glass design isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a more immersive and intuitive user experience. And this is the part most people miss. The liquid glass design is not just for show. It's designed to enhance your daily interactions with your iPhone. The fifth developer beta of iOS 26 builds on this foundation, introducing subtle yet meaningful changes. The update features a new toggle for the camera app, allowing users to switch back to the classic mode switcher. This is a big win for those who found the new navigation method in iOS 26 to be, well, clunky. And this is where it gets interesting. Are we ready to embrace new ways of interacting with our devices? Or do we prefer the familiarity of the old ways? The Mail app also gets an upgrade, with a visible select button and a new toggle for swipe direction. These small changes may seem insignificant, but they can make a big difference in productivity. But let's not forget the elephant in the room, the Apple Watch. The fifth developer beta of iOS 26 reveals a new Apple Watch screen size, hinting at a potential upgrade for the Apple Watch Ultra. This could mean a slightly larger display, or perhaps a slimmer bezel. The possibilities are endless, and this is where the speculation begins. So what do you think? Are you excited about the liquid glass design and the potential for a larger Apple Watch Ultra? Or do you prefer the simplicity of the old ways? Let us know in the comments. This is your chance to join the conversation and share your thoughts on the future of iOS and Apple Watch. As always, stay tuned for more updates on iOS 26 and other exciting developments in the world of technology. The journey is just beginning, and we can't wait to see where it takes us.